Every month, our friend Perry from Classic Landscapes and the Ellerslie Gift and Garden drops by with some great tips and tricks to help us get our gardens and backyards in the best shape. He joins us this morning, and Perry, I know we're still very much in the depths of winter, but that's no excuse for not exercising our green thumb, and you've got some options for us.
Yeah, you know, tropical plants and house plants obviously have a lot of popularity for good reason. A lot of times, I think maybe people sort of focus on I can't keep things alive. I shouldn't have them in my house. They're a lot of work. There's plenty of options for ones that are easy to take care of. We've got some here. We'll focus on a few of my favorites that we've brought, and then we'll talk about some things to consider that are outside of just the success of taking care of a plant at home. But
for sure. Well, the one that I was peering through at the beginning, actually, funny story, my wife, when we were still dating, was the first thing she bought me. It's a ZZ, and the reason she bought it for me, she told me that it's very difficult to kill, and I'll tell you, it's still alive.
That's absolutely true. The ZZ plant, this is actually a black raven variety. More typically, they're kind of an emerald green or forest green color, an average ZZ plant. The black raven, a little bit more rare cultivar. One of my favorites. You're absolutely right. You can say it's easy to take care of. Tough to kill. You can forget about watering it for 3 or 4 months and it'll still survive, which to me is the definition of neglect. And so that's good. Also the cool color, if you have sort of some lighter tones in your house, you know, the darker purple foliage really stands out. It's great in like an upstairs bathroom because it doesn't require a lot of light. It doesn't want direct sunlight. And so in some of those trickier areas of the house that you can really spruce up. And it's cool. It's something that you can talk about, and not only a good dating story.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, on the dating scene, you've got some flowers here as well. Always a nice gift. And these ones are some very vibrant colors as well. Yeah,
the Phalaenopsis orchids, again, when we talk about houseplants, a lot of times it's about how great they look, the foliage and that kind of stuff. But there really are some other benefits. And we've got some other plants, you know, whether it's the Rex begonia in front of it, you know, really cool foliage look as well. It's something that's just different. And again, we talked earlier about taking care of plants, and of course that's important. These ones are easy to take care of, and neglect is sort of the name of the day. They will flower for a few months at a time, and so that's actually cool as well. You know, brought some aloe plants in. Aloe is really well known for a lot of medicinal properties. We know for cuts, scrapes, sunburns. You know, there's gel. You can actually harvest it right off a plant. This is a smaller aloe plant. I have a larger one in front of me here, but you actually can cut one of the leaves right off, right at the base, and just keep it on the counter, and you'll scoop the gel out from inside. So it's aloe gel, and you can use it. It's good skin treatment, things like that. Small amounts, you can actually improve digestion and stuff with it, maybe a tablespoon a day. You don't want to overdo it. But again, you're going to cut this from the outside. The new growth is on the inside. And so if you're cutting the newer, smaller leaves, you're actually going to restrict future growth. So again, cut it from the outside, and you can be really successful and enjoy that as well.
I want to get back to over here in a minute, but let's talk about the big, thick leaved plants you've got going on over there.
Big, thick leaf plants. They're ficus, ficus elastica, or rubber plants, people call them. And again, for the leaves, they do have the bigger, thicker leaves. This one's the ruby variety. You can see it sort of has a pink or you know, rose-colored tones. Again, sort of a different look, variegated sort of look. They like a bit more light. And so typically speaking, when you have variegated plants, and so that's ones that sort of have a lighter edge, they'll do better in more sunlight. You'll have bolder colors, sort of, again, the red will pop a little bit more. So if you have an area of the house will get some direct sun coming through the window, it's a good choice for that. Rubber plants are also easy to take care of. There's a wide range of ficus that are available out there as well in different colors, whether it's you know, sort of a more purple variety like we have here as well too.
And I think every hotel, every restaurant I've ever been in has these, the snake plant, right?
Yeah, it is a snake plant. That's true. Snake plant are by far the easiest to take care of, in my opinion. I'll even use the word bulletproof. I don't use that a lot. And so if you really want to just get started, a snake plant is a great choice. They're kind of unique in how they look. And again, you can just totally abuse and neglect them, and they will survive. They want to be part of your family for sure.
And what about the spotted one in the front?
Yeah, that is another one of the Rex begonia. Again, they're different than the annual begonias that we plant in our summer you know, gardens.
So they can't go outside?
They can go outside in the summer. Actually, any of our tropical plants can move outside for the summer. A lot of times people will do that because they can handle our summers. It's our winters that are a little tougher. Yeah. So you can take them outside for the summer if you'd like. You know, some of them, like the begonias, are going to want a bit more of a shadier location, not direct summer sun. But yeah, for the most part, houseplants could be moved outside. If you want to maybe, you know, decorate your deck or living spaces, you can definitely do that.
Fantastic. All right. Well, lots to choose from. I like that these are all difficult to kill. I'll admit I'm not the greatest when it comes to taking care of plants. I apologize to the ZZ. I've totally gone months without watering it before, but it's still alive. Of course, for more great ideas on how to not kill your plants, you can check out Classic Landscaping and Ellerslie Gift and Garden. They are located at 100th Street and 6th Avenue. For more info, call 780-988-9888 or visit them online, classicgardens.ca. You can also follow them through Twitter at Classic Land SCP. Stay with us. We'll be back after the break.